Presbyterian Hospital, Weill Cornell Medical Center. Dr. Sapna Parikh at New York Downtown Hospital with the very latest. Sapna.
We've been here all morning. We watched as ambulance after ambulance rolled in this morning, and that total number of the injured keeps changing minute to minute and keeps going up. At the moment, according to my math, according to our math in the NYPD, it's up to 78, and I'll break that down for you in just a moment. But we've been here all day, and I can tell you 21 of those patients were brought here. Some of them have actually been released. We caught up with a couple of them as they were heading out. They all said the same thing as Joe Torres mentioned earlier, that impact they all felt caught them by surprise.
Everyone flew. Everyone just flew and people were on the ground.
Like most of the other passengers, Tony Lucia was on his way to work on board the ferry when it crashed. He was treated for a minor back injury and released from New York Downtown Hospital, where 21 of the injured passengers were brought this morning.
Those patients are all under evaluation. Happy to report none are in critical condition. So our anticipation is that all these patients will be well.
Dozens of passengers were injured and transferred to area hospitals, including one passenger who sustained a severe head injury after falling down the stairs. Many on board were reportedly standing, waiting to disembark, making the impact worse.
You couldn't tell it was getting ready to dock. It was just coming in. You didn't know, and it just hit something, and it was a disaster.
What we don't have a lot of great information on is the specifics on the types of injuries. I can tell you there were a total of 9 serious injuries, 2 critical. The most critical injury, according to the NYPD, is that person that we mentioned, the one who fell down the stairs and had the head injury. That person underwent surgery earlier today up at New York Presbyterian Cornell, and I just spoke to them. They're planning to update me on that patient in just a few moments. Another 11 patients were treated up at Cornell, and for more of the numbers, 21 again were brought here. 6 were taken to Beth Israel Medical Center. We spoke to them earlier. All of those patients were expected to go home by the end of the day. 2 were taken to Lenox Hill. 6 were taken to 2 hospitals in Brooklyn. And a total of now 31 patients we're told were taken to Bellevue Hospital. That went up from 29. And when I spoke to the hospital just a little bit ago, they too told me all of those patients at Bellevue are expected to go home by the end of the day. So this keeps changing minute to minute. I will keep you posted with the very latest as it becomes available. We are live outside New York Downtown Hospital. I'm Dr. Sapna Parikh. Back to you in the studio.
All right, Sapna, thanks again. Live pictures, South Street Seaport, where we're waiting to hear from the National